How do I want to start this video? So today, guys, I thought I would do, I know it's weird, I'm wearing a shirt. It's strange and new and unusual and exciting. I'm wearing an actual shirt. But I wanted to do kind of a state of the channel thing. To let you know where I'm at, what's going on, things like that. Awesome microphone borrowed from a friend. Makes me sound better than I did in the previous take of this video, which was abysmal. I think the heater's going in the background, which is probably going to make a lot of noise. But what I'm getting at is, I tried to reboot my Patreon as a writing Patreon. And that has not worked as well as I would like. The problem with that is that in order for me to have a writing Patreon, I have to write. And the problem with writing is that oftentimes I have the brain fogs, which prevents me from writing anything fictional. It's a problem that I have. It comes along with some of the problems that I have, which was totally not a redundant sentence. But it makes it difficult for me to write on a schedule and get any quality work out that way. So what I thought about doing is, since my interests are very diverse, I thought about diversifying the content I offer on my Patreon. Hold on just a second. Do you mind? We got a new puppy. He's a little vocal. Just a little vocal. But since my interests are diverse, I thought it would be interesting to diversify the content that I put out, because there are days that I can't write that I can rant, and there are days that I can't rant but I can vocalize. There are days that I can sermonize. There are days that I can explain things in ways that don't necessarily have to involve my imagination. So I was thinking of things like doing more videos, doing more audio stuff, and putting that on Patreon as well, for the days that the depression and the brain fog keep me from being able to write like I would like to. Some of the ideas that I had are things like bringing back armchair theology. It was pretty well received when I did it in the past, but I never got to do the things with it that I wanted to do, which is discuss more religions and world topics and how culture and religion interact with one another, and my view of world religion. We typically just stayed in one little corner there, and it didn't work out the way that I thought that it should. I thought about doing more vlogs, but my life is kind of boring, so maybe that's not the best idea. Another thing I thought about doing is bringing back an idea from my blog, which was faith or fiction, where I take a fictional faith, like the Faith of the Seven from Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire, or like the Bene Gesserit Sisterhood, which is not really spoilers. Something like that, and then discussing how it relates to actual faiths in practice in the real world, where these ideas come from, and why the faiths that are in fiction can inform us about our own religions. I thought about doing that. I thought about doing rants. I'm really good at rants. I like rants. Ranting is fun. Ranting is really easy. I get angry about a lot of things really, really easily. So, I could be sitting here discussing Snowpiercer, which is the stupidest movie. I don't understand this movie. I don't. Everyone loves it, and I don't know why everyone loves it. They just railroaded you the whole time, and it was terrible. Or the fact that in the Wonder Woman animated film, Wonder Woman had an invisible jet. We had no knowledge that Wonder Woman knew how to fly this invisible jet, and there was a test pilot there with her who could have theoretically flown the invisible jet, but did not. Who presumably did not know how to fly the invisible jet. Where they got the cloaking technology, I will never understand. I don't know. Maybe there's some of these Amazons are bookworms and they like do all this stuff. It looked really similar, actually. If it weren't invisible, it would have looked very similar to modern aircraft, but it was invisible, so you couldn't tell. It looked like an alien spaceship or something. How are they that far advanced? Is it just the lack of men? Is that what it is? Do they have better things to do with their time? Anyhow, the point is that I can go on for quite a while like this. Those could be fun. Those could be entertaining. We could do those. Or we could do, somebody earlier today talked to me about book clubs. We could do a book club. That could be fun. We could all read The Art of War together and discuss how it applies to our everyday lives. Important information for your everyday life, Lori Beth Denberg style. It'd be great. It's a very good book. You should read that book. Maybe we'll all read it together. I don't know. I don't know what you want to see. I really don't know what you want to see. I want to put out content. I want to do these things, but I don't want to do things that nobody wants to see. I mean, I can do it for me. That's not a problem. I do things for myself all the time. But to have other people appreciate it as well is part of the goal. And my interests are very diverse, and it feels like I'm straitjacketing myself by only doing one thing for my Patreon. So maybe we'll branch out. In the first take of this video, I said that I'm not in the D&D party of life. I'm not the fighter. I'm not the frontline combatant specialized to do that. I'm not the rogue specialized for stealth. I'm not the cleric or the wizard that are super hyper specialized either. I'm the bard. I would love to be the wizard, but I'm not. I'm the bard. You know, I do a lot of stuff, and I do some of it well, and some of it I don't do so well, but I do a lot of things. And that's the kind of thing that I think comes across a little bit better with these new ideas that I'm putting forth. So, if I diversify content, tell me what you want to see. Put it down in the comments below. Tell me what you want to know about me. What do you want to see me do? You want me to see me do some rants? Do you want me to see like movie rants or book rants, or maybe we could talk about how silly it is that hot dogs come in packages of 10 and hot dog buns come in packages of 8, except for sometimes when hot dogs come in packages of 24 and hot dog buns come in packages of 12, which is really convenient. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're a jack of all trades and you need to show that.
She thinks I'm a jack of all trades and I need to show that. So that sounds good enough to me. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this video off here. Link in the comments below. Give me ideas for what you would like to see. Throw money at me and I will throw good content at you. I will throw good content at you so you can throw good money at me. We can make this work. It'll be great. And even if not, you'll still get some fun stuff out of it. Okay? Okay.